Welcome to the lead4ward Q&A, Questions and Actions. In this video, I'll answer a few questions about the performance standards for STAAR. My name is Irvin Knezik, the president of lead4ward. Now recently, I was asked a couple of questions. What are the performance standards and what do they mean? So let's answer both of those questions. When we think of the performance standards for STAAR, let's think of it this way. There are two cut points which divide students into three levels of performance. The first cut point is satisfactory performance, and the other is advanced. Now these two cut points divide students into three performance levels. Level 1, unsatisfactory academic performance. Level 2, satisfactory academic performance. And finally, Level 3, advanced academic performance. Now, students who take an end-of-course test may also have another score called the minimum score. The minimum score is useful in helping a student achieve a cumulative score requirement. The performance categories for STAAR, Level 3, Advanced Academic Performance, means that a student is well prepared for the next grade level or course. A student who scores Level 2, Satisfactory Academic Performance, on the other hand, is sufficiently prepared for the next grade level or course. And finally, a student who scores Level 1 is inadequately prepared for the next grade level or course. Now, let's talk about Level 2, Satisfactory Academic Performance, for just a second. It means that a student is sufficiently prepared. Now, what does it mean to be sufficient? And most importantly, what does that mean for next year's teacher? A student who is sufficiently prepared has some of the skills, some of the concepts, but not all of them. As we look at the performance standards for STAAR, they were set first for the end-of-course test in the spring of 2012. But those of us who serve grades 3 through 8, we won't know the performance standards until fall of 2012. But we will know how our kids did on math and on reading because we'll get AYP results. Now, TA is going to convert first-year STAAR results as if they were TAKS in a process called the bridge study. That's a topic for another question and action session. Now let's talk about the STAAR performance standards. They were first set for English 3 and Algebra 2 because these two courses are linked to career and college readiness standards. Because these two courses are linked to those standards and STAAR is a vertically aligned system, so are the performance standards vertically aligned. So the performance standards now will be linked to every grade level all the way down to 3rd grade based on the performance of these two tests. Vertically aligned test, vertically aligned standards. Now, one of the things that you can do to move to action is get yourself very familiar with the performance standard. On the lead4ward website, when you click on STAAR Resources, you'll see some brand new resources to help you make sense of these. The EOC performance standards, the raw score conversion tables, the quintile worksheet for 3 through 8, and a whole bunch more about the standards themselves. I'd like to thank you for being part of this question and action session. My name is Irvin Knezik. Please email with any questions that you may have. Thank you and have a great school year.